going, guys? So this has been my third video that I've had to do because I know what I gotta say, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how well the other videos are, but I don't know. But today I'm going to talk to you about farm equipment. So here's something you did not know is some well for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna say I work on a farm. I'm not gonna say where or who. I only work out there when I get I only go out there when I get a call out, to be honest. And yeah, well, I know whose it is, but I think it's better for me not to say. And yeah. So out there we have a feedlot, and we also have a tractor. Yeah. We got one tractor and a loader. With the tractor, we use that mainly for slashing and eccetera. And the same thing for the loader, but not quite, because the loader is actually a feeding vehicle, because that thing can hold a Jackie bin, no problem. So what you're probably gonna ask me, what is a Jackie bin? A Jackie bin is where you can have your forks on your tractor or loader or whatever you got, and you just drive in underneath, pick it up with the forks, sit it on the other side of you sit it on the other side of and then you sit your loader or whatever you've got your Jackie bin attached to. But in saying that, just trying to think for a minute, guys, hang on. In saying that, you can pull up your vehicle beside the other vehicle. You can use your other vehicle to go and pick up a feed bag, lift the feed bag up, and then you get somebody that can open the Jackie bin, or some Jackie bins are hydraulic, you never know. But the one we got out at the farm, it's a manual, so that means that someone would have to climb up on top of the Jackie bin, open the lid, and then climb back down, climb on the tractor, and then lower the feed bag into the Jackie bin. Well, not quite into the Jackie bin. Put a little slice in it. Slices a little slices a little hole in it, and all the feed just runs into the Jackie bin, and plus the Jackie bin helps can hold up to a 2 or 3 day feed without 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 not sorry, this is my head's a bit itchy. Without having to feed them for another 3 days, a bit like a feed truck, You run alongside the feedlot, feeding the cattle up with a feed truck. Anyway. Yeah. And yeah. And the other thing is too that they run out there that that we work on is we run one of the old school header combs. And when I mean like that, I also mean you can run it with your normal forks with a tractor. So you get your forks and it slides in underneath the comb, and then with the comb you've actually got to manually start with an old lawnmower engine. So that means start the tractor. And then you lower it down to your starting point, and then there's a separate motor to run the actual blade that's ran off a little lawnmower engine. It's a bit of a bugger to start. Not that I have started it, but I know what it does. It actually powers the comb to keep spinning, and it's ran off an old lawnmower motor. And yeah. And then to save a bit of fuel when we're done with our header comb, is we see, because the header comb's got its separate motor. Yeah, the header comb's got a separate motor, so yeah. And then yeah, so and then to save the fuel, we just I don't know how many people know this, but if you choke the fuel in a lawnmower, if you choke it out, it actually saves a bit of fuel because it goes back into the tank or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah. It's the same with a chainsaw. The same with any petrol garden equipment. You just choke it out, And then yeah. Yeah. So one day I might be able to do a farm video for you guys. I don't know. I'd have to ask first because it's not my farm, so I'd have to ask. So I'm not sure, and I don't know when I'll be going back out there again. I'll probably go back out there when I get some time. I used to go out there all the time, but now I kind of backed off because I've had to do my physio and eccetera. Yeah. and physio is the only thing that's helping me realize this stuff about any type of motors. Yeah, I get that I may have a disability, but it doesn't stop me from hanging around heavy machinery. Like, my motto is, if you don't try, no, my motto, I'm pretty big on trying stuff, so, yeah. It's just like when I picked up my phone and started recording backyard videos. They went viral, on YouTube there. It's probably because I went kayaking, and I'm all for outdoors, to be honest, and I have all these different certs. It's not funny, like, I've got a cert, as I said, I've got a cert 2 in border culture, I've got a cert 2 in financial services, I've got a cert 2 in vocational skills and something rather pathways. So, and then I've got a cert 2 in financial services, and yeah, not that not that I got all of them, but my year 12 certificate kind of backed onto that, so I kind of still got it, because I got my year 12. So any certificate I failed, it still went on to my year 12 certificate, because the way I went in was a bit different because of my learning capabilities, and that's why I'm so hands-on, to be honest. Like, I know I'm inside right now as we speak, and yeah, but I'm usually out in the yard doing something. I call them Travis's DIYs, and yeah, but I just thought I'd make a video on how you use a Jackie bin, and yeah, and to all the farmers out there, well done with the hay run this year. Yeah, and well done to the young fella that's round about my age, that's driving a tractor around the world. Well done to Sam Hughes. Yeah, well done to you, mate. If you don't know him, look him up. He has a Chamberlain G tractor, that he travels around Australia with. It's called the traveling Jackaroo. So a big shout out to him. Not that I'm no professional videoist. I'm just making this video to explain to you a bit about header combs and Jackie bins and stuff, and eccetera. But please, go and watch my latest video where I talked about getting a license with a disability, and yeah. So, thank you, guys.